today we're going to study some Russian idioms in which there are words connected with food. And that's why we're going to study some new vocabulary connected with eating. Голодный, hungry. If you are a male, голодная, hungry. If you are a female, я голодный, я голодная. You can also use the shortened version of the adjective, and you can say я голоден, я голодна. Есть, to eat, есть. Or you can use another verb, кушать, also to eat, but it is more colloquial. Есть, кушать. Я хочу есть, I want to eat. It means I'm hungry. Я голодна, я хочу есть. Сыр, cheese. Масло, butter or oil. Butter, so in Russian actually the same word, but you can use different adjectives. Сливочное масло, растительное масло. Орех, a nut. You can also say орешек. This suffix, ek, is used when you want to sound kinder, nicer, usually when you talk to kids, or when you talk about something actually quite small. So, орех can be quite big, not this big of course, but still, and орешек is usually small. Not always, but usually. And now we're going to discuss some idioms in Russian, as I have promised. So, of course, we're going to keep studying vocabulary connected with food, but now let's study some Russian idioms which are quite interesting. The first one, крепкий орешек. It can be translated as a hard nut to crack or strong meat. If you are talking about a person, he or she is very strong-willed, so he or she has a very strong character and is very hard to influence. Россия – крепкий орешек и справится со всеми своими проблемами и трудностями. By the way, if you are interested in the fact how this metaphor or idiom appeared, I will tell you. So it appeared in the times of Peter the Great or Peter the First. I hope that you know who he is. So he played a very important role in Russian history, in the history of Russia. So, there was a fortress, a Swedish fortress, which Peter I had to conquer. And he did. By the way, around this fortress there was a lot of hazel grove. And that's why, some people called it something like hazel fortress or something of the kind. Anyway, that's when this fortress was called hard nut, a hard nut, and that's how the phrase appeared. Of course, it's just a myth and it cannot be proved. Anyway, it's a nice story. Как сыр в масле кататься. It means to live like a lord or to live off the fat of the land. Or in other words, to live without any problems, spending a lot of money, so throwing money left, right and center, and you will not limiting yourself anyhow, doing whatever you want. So, the example. Правительство сейчас как сыр в масле катается. Чего не скажешь о народе. The government lives like a lord now, which you can't say about people. Earlier, in order for the cheese not to get spoiled, people kept it in a tank of butter or oil, I'm not sure, and thus it stayed there and didn't spoil. And the last phrase which I want to tell you about today, голодный как волк. Hungry as a hawk, hungry as a hunter, as hungry as a wolf. So it means very, very hungry. So the example. Мой муж приходит с работы голодный как волк. My husband comes home from work as hungry as a wolf. Or as a hawk or as a hunter. As for the etymology, I don't know anything, but I can just guess. In Russia, in the forests, there were a lot of wolves earlier, and they were very hungry because they didn't have enough food in the forest. They couldn't find it. So that's why it was quite common when wolves attacked people. But now it's not like this, of course. We're not living in the forests, fighting bears and wolves. No, it's not like that. I'm just guessing. Okay, that's it for today. I hope that you learned today some interesting phrases and expressions in Russian, interesting idioms. They are very useful. In addition to that, you learned some new words. So, keep studying Russian. This is very exciting. Hope to see you soon. Happy Russian practice. Bye-bye. Hangry.